Yes, it's a brand new day.
Yeah, it's a brand new day. Okay, so what? It's a wonderful Wednesday. Yeah, brand new, fresh, 7 a.m. Hello, everyone, top of the morning. Now, that was Yomi's intro that I just boosted.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
I was excited. I wanted to say something because we're here again, even though we had such a rush getting into the studio on time. Whew,
Finally, we're here.
Yes, indeed. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Ope. Thanks for misinterpreting my greeting on TV. I know how you do your thing.
I'm sorry. I'm a little extra hyper today.
I think it's the green shoes.
Maybe. I haven't worn these shoes in a while, I have to say. Thank you so much for joining us. We can do this together all the way through the show, as long as you stick with us online.
Of course, you can check us out at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. It's TVC Connect, don't forget. And of course, if you want to participate in the show, use the comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Yes,
indeed. So, we're going to be with you all the way. I'm very excited about it, especially because the lineup today is awesome.
Yeah.
And the food.
Yeah. Every single morning, you know how it is. Mary is in the kitchen with a brand new chef.
Yes, so I've got Chef Shebi Otimo, and she's from Super Tongue. Yeah.
Super Tongue, I love it.
Super Tongue. So I tell you today, your tongue is about to get.
Can you give me that name again? Shebi Otimo.
Yes. Shebi Otimo. Lovely name.
I would never have been able to
Let me translate that into English. Better recognized.
Really? Better recognized.
Better recognized.
Are you sure that's the translation?
Shebi Otimo.
That's what it means,
yo. Are you sure?
Let's go.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so it's even more.
Okay, that's
Shebi Otimo.
Mary said Shebi Otimo.
Because that's what I had in mind. But Shebi Otimo.
It's different, so it's no longer better recognized.
So
we actually spent 2 minutes on Shebi Otimo. Okay, that's fine.
All right, let's go to this morning's highlights. We're starting the show with a gardening tutorial to show you how to tell the difference between healthy plants and infected plants.
Yes, indeed. And don't forget, it's a Wednesday, meaning we get to talk health. And today, it's about helping adolescents and youth plan towards reproductive health. And that's from now on. You know what they say, catch them young. We need to give them all the information they need.
All right, and that's not all. Look out for a tutorial on pinned curls for human hair to give you a look that's suitable for that evening occasion.
Yes, indeed. You don't want to miss that. Ladies, you do not want to miss that. And, well, hey, some insightful relationship discussions will be happening later on. When is it okay for relatives to move in with newlyweds?
Never.
Really? Really?
Yeah, we'll also be bringing you a moment from the Moms at War movie premiere that held on Sunday. It's going to be nice.
Very nice. I heard it was a blast.
Yeah.
Disco theme, I think. And we'll be having a performance from Ayiki and the Trados Band. You do not want to miss that. Didn't that just make you want to dance?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
It's,
we had Ike dancing.
Wow. Oh, you saw Ike dancing?
We'll get to that. Okay, but then the big news from yesterday is that Lagos was ranked as the third worst city to live in out of 140.
Wow. Let me just read this very quickly. It says Lagos, Nigeria's commercial nerve center, is third worst city to live in among 140 cities nationwide.
Wow.
Then here it says...
worldwide?
Worldwide,
okay.
Yeah, sorry, worldwide. It says with a relatively low score of 38.5%, the city was just above Syria's Damascus, which is in a war, and Bangladesh's Dhaka. Both cities are hotbeds of violence, destruction, and war.
You know, when you look at the parameters that we use to rate this, you know that we have a long way to go. There was infrastructure, there was education, there was environment, there was culture, and then there was accessibility and stability. Now, these are problems we have. You think of power supply, as small as that is. You know, when you come to Medicare, there are a lot of equipment in the hospital that need to be powered by electric power. And this could affect life. So there are a number of things. Melbourne has been the top city for 7 years running. It just lost its spot to number 2 now. It's Vienna. So, you know,
I'm thinking about the fact that a lot of people don't realize what other people are going through, what situations people are passing through every single morning when they get up and go to work.
Exactly.
The kind of stress that people, even waiting at the bus stops, getting into vehicles to get to work.
Yeah.
You know, there's some cities, even in India, the train system is it works. Here, it seems to be working, yes, but not as well as it is in India.
I would say for this, in a way, I would admit it's a bit of a surprise. However, there are actually factors that we can actually attribute this to. On the one hand, we have the issues of, you know, criminals everywhere. So that's enough for you to worry. If you're there used to be a time when if you're a newbie in Lagos, you'd have someone assist you. Now, your helper might be the next robber. Do you understand?
Mary, for instance, lost her phone on Monday.
Yeah, and I was trying to take care of my girl, and someone decided that was the right time to pick my phone. It's still a bit of a shock for me. It still hurts badly because I would expect that at that moment, everyone is trying to help me make her feel better. So it's just sad, really. It's just sad.
All right, we have to go to the news now. Things are going to get better, don't forget.
Yeah, how you doing, people? My name is D-E-E-K-A-Y, DK Ebube DK, and you're on to TV Continental. I know who I am. Now, what I do here is try to like put you right on how to live right. And I'm going to be doing a program called Cardio Kwanso. And I hope you're ready for this, all right? Now, first of all, don't forget, before you start any exercise, try to always stretch your body, yeah, to avoid injury. First, always try to stretch your body. You take it down. Down is very, very important. Down. Are you ready for this? Just like I told you, Cardio Kwanso. Now you move side to side first. You just have to enjoy it. Okay, first of all, make sure your hands move with your body. 1, 2, 3, just take it easy. 4, anybody can do this. Both beginners, anybody can do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, now take it down. 1, 2, 3, now your hands together. 1, 2, 3, now your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, now your legs now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now your legs together now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just have to enjoy it. You don't have to see it as stress. Yeah? 5, 6, 7, 8. Now side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now move it. Like I told you, it's called Cardio Kwanso. So it's not like a usual exercise you do. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only way you can enjoy exercise is when you see it as fun. So you have to enjoy it. Go. 4, 5. Now, 2, 3. Swing your hands, your shoulder, your leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your hands goes together with it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure you're not watching this show alone because everybody needs to do this. 3. Now take it down again. 1. Your knees. 4, 5, 6. Now take it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we march it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Straight now. 1 for lower abdomen. 3, go. 4, go. 5, go. 6, go. 7, go. 8, and kick again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I told you this is called Cardio Kwanso, and that's the way you enjoy it. My name is still DEEKAY. Peace.
You know, at some point I was thinking fitness guy was a rapper, the way he was going, you know. Well, it's another day for great breakfast, and we have that on lockdown in this kitchen as usual. Yes, it's Wake Up Nigeria. Let's get right into it. I've got Shebi Otimo.
Yes.
Yeah, from Super Tong. And she'll be telling us how to make something fantastic. You don't want to miss this. What are we making today?
Ojojo and kono.
Ojojo and kunu.
Yes.
So let's talk about the ingredients. You
Yes.
want to start grating this?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the ingredients.
This is yam, water yam,
Okay,
crayfish,
all right.
sugar for our kunu.
If you check your screen right now, you'd see
While this is salt,
the ingredients, okay?
cinnamon, and our already boiled fish to spice up the ojojo.
The fish goes into the ojojo.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this is belly pepper.
Okay.
Atarudo, popularly known.
Okay.
Into the ojojo.
Ojojo,
And
okay.
our seasoning and onions.
Okay.
Yes.
The ingredients are still on your screen, so you check out the menu so you don't miss anything. This promises to be exciting, I promise you.
Exactly.
So I'm going to pour in the oil so we can fry as soon as you finish. So the first thing you do is grate.
Yes, I'm grating.
Okay. You didn't introduce us to the last two ingredients.
Oh, sorry. And this is the kunu. While this is the spice to garnish the ojojo.
At the end of
At the end of the service.
Fantastic. Is this oil enough?
Can
I
add
know
more to
it
it.
requires deep frying.
Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
let me know when it's okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's
I'm
okay.
good. Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm grating
Okay.
the water yam now for the ojojo to be ready.
So you're going to grate first.
Yes, after grating, I'll add all the spice into it.
Okay. Except the sugar, I believe.
Except the sugar.
Because you said you're going to add everything.
Sorry, the sugar is for the kunu.
This is the kunu, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how did you make this?
Millet,
Ground millet.
grounded millet,
Okay.
ginger, garlic, cloves, and pepper, chili pepper.
Chili
Yes,
pepper.
Yes.
Wow. So there's going to be a hint of pepper in this kunu.
Exactly.
Fantastic. How did
And-
you make this?
And this is spice, as in sauce.
Okay.
Fish, meat, gizzard, and crayfish.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So all of that in this, and then you made it into a
And
sauce.
exactly.
Oh.
That was all right.
I can't wait to see how this will be plated later because it's looking exciting for me. You're going to grate this for how long? As soon as it's smooth enough?
Exactly.
Okay. This looks really good already. The oil is heating up very, very fast. Okay, let me push this in so everybody can see what you're doing. Hmm? It's important for us to follow this process. Nobody must miss anything. Nobody. This is really good. Ojojo is actually a popular snack. It's
Yes.
something that you can make at home for your family. Some people like ojojo instead of akara. It depends on your choice. It's a popular snack, especially in this part of the country. Some people like it crispy. I like mine crispy. Crispy means you have to fry it much longer, but it tastes as good as when it's just freshly fried. So it depends on what you want for yourself, okay?
Yeah.
So all of this cocoyam, water yam you are doing,
yes.
is going to be for how many people?
This is for like 4 people.
This small one, ojojo,
Yes.
4 people, this
4,
one.
Yes.
It's a big joke. Me alone, I'll finish all this. You know
That
how
means you're a
tasty
lover of
ojojo
this.
is? No, I love ojojo.
It's good.
Ojojo
now.
is
It
very
can be
tasty.
taken as meal at any point in time.
But some people find the water yam expensive.
Now it's expensive because there's no yam.
Okay, so that's why it's expensive.
Exactly. But by the time we have
yam
yam
is
everywhere, it's cheaper, it's affordable.
All right, I have Chef Shebi Otimo from Super Tong, and today she's making ojojo. and kunu for us. Like, we're going to be making kunu on the show. You will definitely see us frying it when next you come, so we can get started on the kunu. You don't want to miss this. In the meantime, however, we are headed for a short break. When we return, we'll learn a few tips on how to prevent pests from attacking your plants. You stay tuned for more.
Now, welcome to the outdoors. You guys, of course, remember Sheon Adetosoye, who's always teaching us what to do in the garden. Now, get the kids around because we're going to learn a thing or two this morning. Starting with our tomato plant from weeks ago. So talk to us about this plant. It looks like it's in bad shape.
Yeah.
So talk to us.
It is. It's in a terrible shape. And there could be so many factors that affected this. Overwatering. The tomatoes are crowded, you know, and then it could be a fungal infection. So I'm going to see.
Like the leaves are withering
they're
over
withering,
here.
yes,
And I'm
everywhere.
also seeing
It's not
all
growing
over the place.
properly.
Some of them are drying up.
Yes, and they're turning yellow, and then they keep falling off.
Yes.
So they're not growing well. So what I'm going to do is I'll teach us how to quickly make homemade pesticides.
Okay.
And try and see if we can salvage it.
So homemade pesticides.
Yes,
that
please.
means they're also safe.
Yes, it's
to
safe,
use.
organic.
Yeah.
Organic. I've used it once, and so I should be applying that once a week.
Okay.
Now I have what we have neem leaves here, also known as dongoyaro in
Dongoyaro,
Yoruba.
the really bitter.
Yes,
yeah.
the really bitter leaves. So I'm just going to chop this. We can chop this at home with garlic, with cloves of garlic. And then add about 1 liter of water, put in a container like this, not airtight, and cover for like 3 hours.
Okay.
And then we sieve it out. I'm going to have something like this.
Okay, so put in water. Put
Chop
in the
the
container
leaves,
like this. Chop the leaves
as
with
well
garlic.
as the garlic.
Put in water.
Put it
in
in
a
container for 3 hours.
For 3 hours.
And then we can spray on
So
our
once
plants.
it comes, after 3 hours, it looks like this.
Yes, it looks like that.
Probably extremely bitter.
I don't want to taste that.
You don't add anything else to make this pesticide?
No. It's just garlic and neem leaves.
Totally organic. Even the kids can use it.
Yes, they can.
To help and just spray.
And spray on the
leaves. So if it's a pesticide issue, it will be resolved. Hopefully it will be resolved. So you just go ahead.
So once a week, we do this once a week.
Once a week.
Yes, I think there's something wrong with that.
Okay, it's probably. Let me just tie that up a little bit.
Let me see.
Okay. So you spray that, and then once a week.
Yes.
And then
please.
what if there's something else wrong with it apart from what else can you do? Could it be a manure issue, for instance?
No, it's not a manure issue.
Okay.
It could be overwatering, like I said.
Okay.
But let's see with this. Let's watch for a while and see what comes out of it. And then it's overcrowded as well. I planted 3. I have 3 plants in here. And so, you know, that could be lack of, they're fighting for the nutrients.
All right, so what's going to happen in that instance? Are you going to remove one of them, or?
I'm not sure yet. Let's just see what happens.
Okay.
So I'm spraying my leaves now.
Ooh, I can smell it. Wow.
Yes, you can smell the garlic.
So this is sure going to keep the pests away.
Away, yes, it should. All right.
Okay, so organic pesticide.
Yes, homemade pesticide.
Homemade pesticide. I'm learning something new today.
So we can actually do this in our garden all the time. So we are done with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So very good. So we're going to monitor this over the next 1 or 2 weeks just to confirm whether that is working.
Or not.
And then we're also going to plant something today.
Yes, I have it in here. Bell pepper.
Bell peppers.
Yes, the different, the colored peppers we have out there.
Yeah.
Green, yellow, red, orange.
Yeah, so how many days is this one?
This is about 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So that means it takes a while
It takes a while. Okay. It takes a while to germinate.
So this is what it looks like at 3 weeks. That's bell peppers.
Yes.
But we have the seeds here, right?
Yes. So we have the seeds in here. And then I also came with this, my name tag. We should always tag our plants, the dates.
Right.
You know, it helps.
Okay.
It actually helps.
So where can I get something like this?
I got.
Okay, well, I'm sure you can find something else to replace it with.
Yes, I have it written on a paper tape here.
Okay, so you can use a paper tape as well.
So you can use a paper tape as well.
So you tag it?
Yes.
Why do you tag it?
So that I will remember the date and I'll be able to follow up, you know?
Yeah.
Like this will take me 90 days, and I need to know when I actually planted it.
Okay, so from planting to harvesting.
Harvest, yes.
Wow, okay, so 90 days.
So we are planting now.
Yeah.
Let me just.
So we'll just put that. So how many do I need to put in the soil?
Now I'm going to put as much as I can. Not too much though, but some will die and some will germinate. So I have about 10. And I got the seeds from my kitchen.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, from the ones I bought. You know, this is another one that I bought, but I've never tried this.
Yeah.
But I got this from my kitchen,
So
the ones I planted.
that's the one you planted and harvested. Okay, so we have here.
Okay.
So we don't push them too deep into the soil.
I can if I want to. Okay, so I've done that.
So we have the soil here. So just a little cup, 10 seeds in there.
About.
And you also aerated the cup on the sides, right?
So I have O's.
Yeah. So what kind of soil is this?
Loamy soil.
Okay, loamy soil, just regular loamy soil. And any other special thing that you put in there?
No, just loamy soil.
Okay,
that's all I have. Although I added compost. That's like my manure, a little bit of compost.
Just to make it pick up.
Yes.
And then after you put the seeds, what next?
I'll water it.
Okay, so we'll water it.
And then I
next.
keep in a dark shade. Dark shade
for how long?
For about, once it starts germinating, then I transplant into a bigger pot.
Okay, so don't forget, don't put it in the sun. You have to ensure that it's in a dark place and it's cool for about 3 weeks.
For about 3 weeks, yes. Some can take as long as 4 weeks. It depends on the seeds, actually.
Okay, so we're watering it now.
Yes.
And this is what it looks when you're done to keep it wet. So after watering, how do I water it while it's in that place for 3 weeks?
In the morning and in the evening.
Okay, every single day?
Every day. But don't overwater.
Don't overwater. And also don't overwater your tomato plants.
Yes.
Either.
Yes.
So we'll just go over what we did. So this is homemade pesticide.
Pesticides, yes.
Which we made from dogoyaro leaves and garlic.
And garlic.
Wow.
Another
Absolutely
option,
amazing.
pepper, dry pepper. You can add your dry pepper
to it.
To it.
Well. Shil, thank you so much for this. We're going to be monitoring our bell peppers over the next 3 weeks to see what they're going to look like, and hopefully they're going to come out looking
like
nice. All right. We're heading to the kitchen now where Chef Mary is with our chef for this morning.
Wow, quite a fantastic one in the garden. They're learning how to plant. And of course, you know, this is food now, so all join. Welcome back. We're still busy preparing breakfast, and there's still some work to do. We've had the ojojo frying already. Now it's time to make the kunu. You don't want to miss this.
Yes.
So what's the first thing we are doing?
Yes, I'm mixing the kunu, portioning it in a bowl.
Okay. You already grounded
Yes,
this.
I already done this.
You explained everything that was put inside it. The millet.
The millet, the ginger, the garlic, and the chili pepper.
Okay. So with this prepared, what's going in again?
Water.
Water?
Yes.
Hot water?
No. Cold water first to make it more.
Just a bit of cold water?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Is this okay?
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh, just a little of it?
Yes.
All right. Let me put this here.
Kunu is a nutritional food.
It is?
That it boosts immunity. And it can be served.
It's actually very, very popular.
Yes.
In the northern region.
In the northern region,
yes, it is very popular.
It's
so I'm not surprised.
Everybody can take it now. We all take it. Kunu is popularly known now. Taking worldwide.
People take it regularly. Yes, that's true. All right, so water with the mixture.
Yes.
Why did you leave it thick then? Why didn't you just do it this way?
No,
after grinding?
After grinding, it has to settle down. So this has settled.
Okay.
That's
do you usually sieve it?
Yes, you sieve.
With that cloth sieve?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. After sieving, you put it down for like 1 hour or 2.
Then it's ready?
It's ready to take.
Okay. So a bit of water?
Yes. Some people can even take it like this. Just add the sugar. If you don't want to take sugar, you can take it like this.
Oh, you can take it like this?
Yes.
If you're not the sugar type. Can you substitute with honey?
Yes.
Have you ever tried it?
Very good.
It's very good?
Very, very good.
Okay, because I know some people don't want sugar. They would rather have honey. I'm trying to get it boiled again, so you could continue. Are you not putting more of it?
No.
Or just a little at a time?
Exactly.
Okay. So the ojojo is coming nicely.
The water.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the hot water now. I'm trying to make sure it's very hot. This thing is like making ogi.
Exactly.
You need to have very hot water for...
We serve this in parties.
In parties?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Do you make it there or you pack it?
We pack it and dispense it the way, anyhow we want it to be done. In the proper way, and very cold, hot, but usually we use cold. It serves cold.
Now, I love experimenting with food. Have you ever tried putting like maybe pineapple bits inside it, you know?
No, we can use pineapple to garnish it.
Oh, to garnish it?
To garnish it.
Okay,
yes.
But you shouldn't put it inside.
You can't put it inside.
Are you sure? Yeah, I like to experiment though.
Well,
no, you can just throw some strawberries there, and instead of taking ice cream or yogurt, you
yes,
use this as
of course. Yogurt. That's when it becomes thick.
Yes.
Very thick, and you can do that.
Wow. Looks really nice. Okay, so the ojojo is almost ready.
It's ready.
Yes. I know some of us like it crispy now. I know it's not everybody that likes it crispy, but allow those of us that like it crispy. So the hot water, I've reboiled it.
Yes.
So a little at a time. When it's all right, let me know.
Keep going.
Keep going. Oh, no wonder you use just a little. This one is not like Ogio. By now, Ogio would have just been soaked already. Okay. So at what point do you add the sugar? Isn't it now or when it's thick?
When it's thick. It's still going on now. I can add the sugar now. There's no point I can't add the sugar.
In a case where it turns out to be too watery, Ogi does that sometimes. Can you put it back on fire and be mixing it, or it will mess it up?
No, the thing is, we have to mix this again in water and add to it. But this will be more thicker.
Okay, so this will be thicker.
Yes.
You pour it in it and you keep stirring.
You keep stirring.
So that's the difference. I know it looks so much like Ogi, the process, but that's the difference you need to keep in mind. If it's too watery, do not put it back on the heat. Don't. It's a bad idea. Instead of doing that, make sure you add a bit of water into the thick mixture. Make it thick still, like the way it was watery before, and you're good to go. Anyway, we have to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
Wow, it's really lively in the studio this morning, but we're gonna have to divert the conversation from food to something really, really important. Now, it's never too early for adolescents to start thinking deeply about salient decisions that might affect their reproductive health in future. In other words, planning towards their reproductive health right from adolescence, teenage years, is very important. We have with us Blessme Ajani, and she's here to talk about this. Right now, she's the Youth Program Officer for the Nigerian Urban Reproductive Health Initiative. It's a long title there. And, of course, she's really welcome. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, Titi.
First of all, your name is amazing, Blessme.
Yeah.
Your parents really got it right with that one.
Yeah.
But this is a really delicate topic, you know, reproductive health of young people. You know, I'm thinking about all the statistics we hear online about what's really happening with our youth when it comes to their sexual activity.
So very true. You know, everybody, we tend to plan for children, we plan their school, we plan for them to go to churches, but most times we forget to plan for their reproductive health. Okay. You know, somehow we just assume that young people or teenagers should, we have an opinion of what we want them to be, and then we just assume they are going to live into that opinion. Okay. And it's very amazing that today a lot of sexual activities are going on among young people. And in fact, do you know that in Lagos, Nigeria, about 15.6% of 15 to 19-year-old young people are already sexually active by 15.
By age 15? By
age 15. And of course, out of 10, if you take 10, 20 to 24-year-old women, 70%, that's 7 out of 10 of them are already sexually active by age 20. And that's how much sexual activities are ongoing among those young people, especially young people between the age of 15 to 24.
Okay, so this issue of planning, if we plan the education, we plan who they're going to marry, we plan where they're going to live, we're not planning for their reproductive health. What exactly is it that we are supposed to be planning for?
So what exactly we are supposed to be planning for is, at every age in time, there's what we call age-appropriate information. Okay. You know, just the way at age 5, a child is expected to be in primary 1, which is basic 3 now. Yes. You know, at age 15, you should have written WAEC, and then you should be looking at going to the university. So even at those ages, there are sexuality education that are appropriate for each age. Okay. No, by now, by 5, a child should be able to talk about the part of her body. You know, she should be bold enough to tell you that, oh, mommy, somebody's touching me on my breast, or somebody's touching me unlawfully, my vagina. And not just, you know, we should call these things what they are, and then age-specific, age-appropriate. And then by 15, they should be learning about how to relate with the opposite sex, how a boy should relate with a girl, you know, especially when they are growing into adulthood.
And especially how they shouldn't relate with the opposite sex.
Exactly.
Right? So I want to add that part there. But this is happening. So this is the reality on ground. 70%.
That's 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 young people are sexually active, which means there are crazy statistics about abortions, about unwanted pregnancies.
Exactly.
So how do we even begin to prepare our young people for this?
In fact, before I answer your question, WHO tells us that every year in Nigeria, about 1 million teenagers get pregnant.
1 million?
About 1 million every year, teenagers get pregnant. That's how terrible and unplanned. Of course, we know that these pregnancies are unplanned and most likely not wanted. And the ways we can start addressing it by, from home, we start this conversation between parents and children. You know, we create that safe space in the home at first, before somebody somehow outside gives them what the wrong information is.
It's interesting you mentioned that safe space because, was it Sunday? Was International Youth Day. And the theme, if I'm not wrong, is creating safe spaces for young people, right?
Yes.
So this safe space we're talking about, I know that there are a lot of parents who attack young people whenever they even hear that they've been relating with the opposite sex. I'm thinking about how we as parents can create this safe space for a young person.
So there's one thing I always say, that I personally am looking forward to a generation in Nigeria where everywhere will be a safe space for young people to discuss their reproductive health. You know, in here now, I should be free enough to tell you that, okay, these are the challenges I'm facing, and then I should be able to get appropriate information. And even if you don't have the information I told you, boy, you can lead me to where I can get appropriate information. Yes, we understand that some parents don't even have this information, but they don't know. There are a lot of places they can get this information, you know. The youth-friendly centers are there to get information. At least Lagos State have about 5 to 6 youth-friendly centers. And of course, the Nigerian Urban Reproductive Health Initiative, we are working to make all our health facilities. We work in 10 local governments in Lagos State with the Ministry of Health. And then we are working to make all primary healthcare centers safe space where young people can access sexuality information, information about contraceptive, about sexual violence, you know, where they can walk into and say, oh, this is what. In fact, yesterday I was called that a 14-year-old was raped by a mom's boyfriend. And these are some of the factors that are contributing to young people being sexually active. In fact, especially teenagers. You've come to realize that it's not even that some of them make those decisions to be sexually active, but it's situations and circumstances
that they find themselves
Exactly. An example is the rape cases. Of course, some of them, because of the kind of family, you know, they are just very vulnerable to sexual activity. You know, a girl that's the guy that is having sex with her is the one that is paying her school fees, who is 19 years old. She wants to go to school. She has dreams. She has future plans. But
okay. So these are the facts. It's happening. It's gonna probably be a long time coming before we can stop it or reduce these statistics. But then I think there are things we can actually help with. For instance, you mentioned contraception earlier on, and you mentioned abortion. So where do you stand on both those issues?
Okay, so because I'm a preventive kind of person, I would say that, yes, it's important that even that by age 15, young people should know about contraceptives. So whether they are sexually active or not, they should know, because it is a knowledge that is important. If she had known about contraceptive, maybe she would have not gotten pregnant and she would have still achieved her dreams. You know, getting pregnant, giving birth to the baby, and she has to stop schooling, she has to find ends means for the baby and all that. So I will always say that, yes, let young people have information about contraceptive, all forms of contraceptive, and then they can make their informed
contraceptives are. I'm so sorry.
choice.
Can we take it back there? What exactly are contraceptives now?
So contraceptives are methods that are used to prevent pregnancy.
Okay.
That's what it does. It's just, there are different types of contraceptive. We have the condoms, which is very common. We have the hormonal pills, the contraceptive pills. And of course, we have the implants, the injectables. We have the IUCD. So some of these contraceptives can work between 3 months, some 3 years, some 5 years in preventing pregnancy. So if they have this information, so whatever situation and circumstances you find yourself, you make your option than, of course, than getting abortion. You know, I always tell people when they say, why should we tell young people to have contraceptive information? I tell you, would you rather have a child that have information, and then by the fact that she has information, she can enjoy her life, you know, protect herself, fulfill her dreams, make informed decisions about her reproductive health, and achieve her potential, and in return add value to the society? Or a child that is naive, get pregnant, and of course, we always have that one friend back then in secondary school, even in university days, that always know the wrong place, that always have a solution. Get pregnant, speaks to a friend, takes her to a quack for abortion, and die at the end of the day. So it is just better we keep those children alive, even while we speak to them, and then hope that someday they understand these things we are talking about, than we speaking to their child from unsafe abortion.
Okay, so it is a very delicate thing, but it's something that I feel a lot of parents need to hear. How do you think parents with these cultural, misconceptions, I will say, how they have lived their lives is the way they believe their own children should live their lives?
So really, it's not just about young people being sexually active or not. It's about them planning their lives, and that's why I will bring in life planning.
Okay.
And when I talk about life planning, I'm talking about young people having access to all sexuality education, which includes about their body, contraception, sexual violence, drug abuse, and then not just having this education, but having needed skills, which are life-building skills to make these decisions. So it's one thing to know that I don't want to have sex now, but it's another thing to be able to make that decision by skills. An example of these skills I'm talking about is self-esteem. You know, one of the reasons why these young people are sexually active is because they don't have the self-esteem enough to feel that if I say no to this guy, some other guy is going to come and I'm going to be in a better relationship. And then, of course, some of these young people don't even know how to negotiate their way out of sex or to have sex. So some of these life skills are highly important, you know, being assertive. And that's why I would say life planning, not just contraceptive, but life planning. And of course, as parents, these are the skills it is important that right from home we are supposed to build in our children. You know, we need to teach them how to be assertive. We need to teach them how to negotiate their ways. And then, of course, in schools.
I really wish we could keep going with this, but I have a feeling a lot of people will be commenting on social media. Make sure you use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. Thank you so much, Bless Me, for coming to the studio. And we'll be talking a lot more about this, life planning for young people. Wow, wow, wow. The rest of the show is coming up in a bit, but we have to take a break before Wake Up Nigeria continues. Hello there. Now, we did promise you the best of TV this morning, didn't we?
And that's exactly what you'll be getting as we pick up the pace in the next hour of Wake Up Nigeria. I am Yomi Owokwe.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson.
We're live right now on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. You can check us out on TVC Connect. For comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
We'll be kicking up this hour with a tutorial. I can't wait to see how he gets this done, actually. Pinned curls for human hair to give you that look that's suitable for evening occasions.
Yeah, I think my hair needs that.
Really?
A little bit of
Yummy.
curls.
Just stop.
A little bit of curls.
Okay,
curls
so
for the boys.
I know the ladies are looking out for that one.
Yeah.
Really. Also, expect something else very insightful on relationships. So the question is, when is it okay for the relatives to move in with the newlyweds?
Never.
Wedding night.
We'll be discussing the third-party palaver today.
Yeah, and finally, we're going to be bringing you moments from the Moms at War movie premiere that held on Sunday.
Yes, indeed. I heard it was super fly. Then we'll be having something else. Aiki and the Trados Band, they'll be giving us a very interesting traditional performance.
Just before you say what you want to say, I remember at the first, all of you shouted never. The problem is, I just want to say, the problem is because of the kind of relatives we have here in this region. Whoa. There's some type of relatives, you say it ahead.
Yeah. See.
Right, okay, so I was gonna...
That conversation is deep.
last night, I found out that they increased the price of flour. Yeah. And so bad news for bachelors.
Yes.
Who
it's only bachelors that say bread.
Who subsists on, well,
some people live on bread.
Bread and beans is
like
balanced diet.
The price of bread is about to go up.
Okay.
Wow.
And
the price of pasta?
Yeah. Well,
spaghetti?
So the bakers are sort of like in a well.
What? They know what?
The bakers are in a fix right now.
Okay.
So they want to go on strike.
Okay.
Because
the price of flour.
Yeah, because of the price of flour. So it keeps going up, and they're always trying to. It's always a challenge to increase the price of bread. Because
I'm speechless.
Because usually you move the cost.
Yeah.
To the
end consumer.
Yeah, you can't do that this time.
You understand? And they don't want to continue doing that because the price of bread keeps going up.
This has been long coming.
Yeah.
The price of flour has been going up for a very long time. If you make pancakes at home and you have to buy flour, or you use flour for other things.
Or baking cake.
One moment you're buying an amount of flour for like 400. The next moment you go there, you hear 600. The next moment, 800.
Okay.
So it's actually
this is something that happens all over the world.
Yeah.
When you think about the big people, the big companies that use flour, the mills, I'm not going to say their brands, obviously, all the mills that are in Nigeria, they are using the rates that they get from abroad. So they're importing a lot of the wheat that is being grounded into flour. They're importing it. So the importation of the wheat is what's causing this fluctuation. No, really.
Bread and beans is the issue now.
The funny part is...
You're talking plenty.
The price of bread is going up.
We need our industries to patronize local farmers more. I happen to talk to a few farmers, and they complain about the fact that they don't even get to sell their produce.
Yeah.
You prefer importing instead of buying it cheaper here and encouraging local farmers? Seriously?
Yeah. There are other types of bread, apparently.
We're moving to cassava bread eventually.
Yes.
I mean,
bread
that's
and beans.
The only solution to this.
You're welcome to the garden right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And I've got the famous Fola.
Hi, everyone. Morning.
Fola from Fola's Place.
Yeah.
And today he's going to be teaching us something really interesting. I'm sure you don't want to miss this. So you're going to be teaching us how to keep our curls?
Yes, keep your curls fresh because most ladies in Lagos are so busy, they can't afford to go to salon like every morning. So there's a simple hack called pin curls. So all you need is your couple of things. You need your hair straightener. Okay. You have a blow dryer. It's not really that important, but it will help. Then you need your hairbrush. Okay. You need your comb. Okay. You need these pins, these black pins. Okay. Then you need a pin like this too.
To clip it while
yes,
you work?
Yes, so...
Okay, I noticed you've blown...
Yeah, I had to pre-curl because of the time.
Yes.
So what you do is you start with... The hair is detangled.
Okay.
So you start with this brush to smoothen this part down.
Okay. So how do you detangle the hair?
Yeah, you detangle by using this brush.
Okay, this white
It's called called a paddle brush.
Okay.
You detangle from the tips.
Okay. So all through?
Oh yeah, all through.
That's after blowing it or before?
Yes, after blowing the hair.
Blowing
yes,
it, okay.
yes.
Are you using the straightener? You already have?
I have used the straightener. So
okay.
Yeah. So what we want to do is simple pin curls arc. Okay. So we start with our pin.
Okay.
These clips rather. So I lift the hair up from the base here.
Okay. So you're going to clip it there?
Yeah, I'll clip this because I don't want too much hair
on
this side to work with. So I get my pin. Can you help me to hold this?
Yes, sure. Why not?
Okay.
So how many do you need?
Just one at a time. So you go in. Don't take too much subsection of the hair.
Okay.
Then you comb down the tangle. Then you fold over like this. Your finger. Fold over your finger like this.
Okay. It looks simple.
Very simple. It's a simple pin curl hack.
Okay. So did you put the hair inside it?
Yeah, because I rolled it, so I just have to I roll it way to the top.
Okay.
So.
Wow. This looks really interesting.
Very, and it's quite very simple.
You know, you are the hair guy, so it's easy for you to say simple.
You know, it is actually simple because what you put in practice over time becomes really simple.
Yeah.
So it's as simple as that. So
I'd like to see our model, Bimbo, trying this herself.
Yeah, because
simple. Bimbo, I wish you'd seen this.
Let's assume she's about to go to bed and she has her hair installed.
Okay.
Not a wig. Though we're actually using a wig to demonstrate, but let's say she has her hair installed. So what we're doing is a simple pin curl hack.
So since this is a wig,
is
it possible for me to just get, you know, the head of a mannequin?
Yes.
Fix it on it overnight. In the morning I wear it. And I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then. Okay, Bimbo, your hair is coming out nice, so I can't wait to see the end results. So on average, how long does this entire process take?
Depends. It takes between 5-10 minutes.
For a pro, obviously.
No.
For those of us that have to still struggle, like...
No, it's not necessary, because one thing is, it's a simple process. You just wrap your finger around the head, detangle, comb down, detangle, then wrap your finger around it. It's
just like that?
Just as a simple process. A child can learn this. You have a daughter, you're so tired.
You can have your child do it for you.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. And it's also great bonding for parents and children. I noticed you didn't make use of the other one. Okay. Let's turn this way so everyone can see what you're doing behind. I wanted people to see more of your face, but it's all right.
And note, it does not necessarily have to be very neat.
Oh, it can be rough?
Not entirely rough, but what you're doing is a simple hack.
Okay.
Because where you need the neatness is the top part.
Okay.
So I take this other...
Because that's even the parts you can see, so you can manage it better. Yes. Okay. It looks like the beginning of a bridal hair. You know,
yes, the way the wrap, the curl.
Yeah. So if you're making bridal hair, it will definitely not be rough.
Yes.
It will have to be a lot tidier. Okay, I'm noticing something. The others you started from here, but for this one at the back.
Because it's at the base.
So it doesn't really matter because hair will cover it anyway.
All you need to do is just get your curl in place.
Okay. So I see what you mean by it. The back can be untidy because other things can cover it.
Yes.
The front is more important.
Not untidy. It does not necessarily need to be very neat. That's what I mean.
Okay. All right. So at the end of the day, what will you achieve with this?
Because if you do this for, let's say an hour, if you have good human hair, if you have, for an hour, the curls will bounce.
Oh, it will bounce?
Yeah, it will look fresh and like you are just coming out of the salon. I need one pin, please.
Okay. So this means that we can always upload the finished product on social media.
Yes.
So that, of course, viewers can see what it will look like. So you should go straight to our social media pages at TVC Connect to see the finished product of this in an hour's time when the bounce is out. All right? It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us.
Oh, wow. Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Love is such a beautiful thing, especially for newlyweds. The period right after the wedding is often a period of basking in the euphoria of a brand new journey together. However, relatives sometimes move in with the newlyweds, and this comes with its own share of responsibilities for the couple, emotionally and otherwise. This morning, we have Joanna Adeyileka one more time in the studio with us to have a discussion.
Yes.
Oh, wow. The in-laws, family, extended family moving in with newlyweds.
Yes.
Okay, so culturally, in Nigeria, the in-laws are always around.
Of course.
So when it comes to newlyweds, what would you advise someone who just got married or a couple that just got married? How long would you advise them to wait before letting the in-laws or the extended family in?
I would advise 5 clear years.
5 years?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds impossible.
The only reason why it sounds impossible is because most couples would have had at least one child within those 5 years.
Okay.
And obviously it's a culture that family will come and take care of you and the new baby. So that's where the issue comes in.
Okay, so 5 years, it feels a little unrealistic that nobody's going to, at least maybe a cousin or a sister-in-law or someone is not going to come and move in for maybe, even if it's just a month or 2 months, somewhere down the line in that first 5 years.
One would think so, but let's look at it this way. You have 2 people coming together to bond as one. Okay. They've probably lived separately, you know, apart, maybe in a different state, different country. They come from different backgrounds. They have their own temperaments to work out. There are so many issues. And then another area which we tend to overlook is that physically, sexually, they're just beginning to know each other. Okay. And I'm sure you've been married for some years now. Yeah. I've been married 35 years this year. And my marriage started with in-laws coming to live with us. It worked great because years ago, people used to come in, and if there were any issues, they helped settle them.
Okay.
But these days, many in-laws come in, and they become the problem.
Okay.
So how do we resolve that? The best thing is to allow the couple to form their own family DNA. This is a new couple coming together, starting a life together. They need to know each other. Okay. If you have another family member coming in, no doubt they will cause a division. Because if it's my relative, I would tend to support my relative one way or another. If it was my in-law, I may be, you know, the other way. So in order to avoid or prevent that, it's better that the couples are alone.
Okay, so now we have to realize that there are different family dynamics, there are different living situations. Some couples might even end up living with their parents for the first few years while they try to settle. Whether, you know, some parents are even so well-to-do that they have a huge space for them to even move into. And then the couples might not even feel like it's necessary to move out at that point. So what sort of boundaries can a new couple create to make sure that they keep their home together?
Well, you know, last week we spoke about Mommy's Boy. Okay. And it's crucial that both families, external families, and the couples themselves, let it be understood that this is our new life. even though I'm absolutely advocate that people should bring in family. Family are a very important aspect of a relationship, a marriage. However, there must be borderlines. Don't cross this border. Okay. You understand? Boundaries, borders, whatever. You know, everybody must understand that, okay, this is a new family. Let me just leave them to grow, to bond.
Can we pinpoint 3 key issues that should have boundaries? The first one that comes to my head is where the children should go to school.
Yes.
You know, that's the first one that comes to my head. So you have a brand new toddler in the house, thinking of taking the, you know, to a preschool, and then the couple have decided on a place, and then suddenly, mom-in-law or father-in-law says, no, I don't want this place.
Well, the decision in that area could come about depending on the financial situation of that couple. Okay. You know, you mentioned what if, you know, a newly wedded couple goes to live with their family because of wealth. Then they have an authority somewhat over the couple. So if they say, okay, I'm responsible for this child's fees, this child must attend this particular school, then...
So it's off you.
It's a done case. Okay. You know, there's not much you can say. Unless if you have a couple who are determined to stand by each other and know where they're going and where they want their family to go. Okay. You understand? All right. The other thing is, when you have family members living with you, food, you know, there's always a problem that, oh gosh, that wife doesn't cook well, or, oh, my brother's always in the kitchen, you know, my sister-in-law just sits down. Yeah. But that may work for them. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
And it's, in the end, not even your business.
It's not your business, exactly.
Oh, my goodness. I really want us to keep this going. What do you think about the in-laws moving in, especially when it comes to newlyweds? Tell us on social media. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. Can't wait to see what you have to say. Thank you so much, Joanna, for coming to the studio.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow, you know how we love to bring you moments of recent happenings. We have something you need to see. We've been around town. The premiere of the Moms at War event that happened over the weekend. You need to see this.
In a city that never sleeps, a select number of lucky people came together at the Lekki Film House and prepared to be a part of the first ever public viewing of Omoni Oboli's latest movie, Moms at War.
Let's go. Mom, what was this now?
Get into your bathroom. I want you downstairs in 20 minutes, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back.
Hello, Ebube.
Was there something you wanted to discuss?
I expect a lot of drama from the duo of Funke Akindele and Omoni Oboli. The title says it all, Moms at War. So there's going to be a lot of head-on collision, and that's what I live for as a filmmaker. I love a lot of drama. I love making things happen.
I'm expecting a movie full of drama, and a movie that's hilarious, full of so much fun, because we have Funke in the building, we have Omoni, one of the best actresses. So it's going to be a fun movie and a very dramatic movie with lessons to learn, I'm sure.
I just want to laugh my ass off, you know, and I want to see what Funke Akindele does, and of course Omoni Oboli. I think I've never seen Funke Akindele in a mother role in a movie. Personally, I haven't seen it. So I want to see how she, like, you know, goes about it. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
Omoni Oboli and Funke Akindele are wonderful actors, producers, I think directors too, maybe. So I mean, coming together to put something down is sure going to be fun. So I'm just here to have fun.
Moms at War, I expect something really great because so far she's been really successful with her productions. I'm talking about Omoni Oboli right now. She's done amazingly well from, you know, when she started and now. So this is just one of the pieces that's going to make history as usual.
I expect that people are going to have fun. They will enjoy the movie in totality. So
it's a drama, but it's filled with a lot of humor, a lot of fun moments. So I expect that people are going to have fun and they're going to go away with a lot of lessons.
Cars makes no sense. But you hate her.
I don't hate her.
The movie, written by Naz Onuzo and directed by Omoni Oboli, starred Funke Akindele, more popularly known as Jennifer, and it chronicles the life of two competitive Lagos mothers who both want their kids to always come out on top.
With the son of the carpenter for another brand new adventure.
When Naz shared the story with me, I thought, oh my gosh, I should have written the story. You know what I mean? Because I know how my mom always went to war for me, how she was there, she was ready to do anything. And, you know, I feel like this movie is in memory of my mother because she didn't stay long enough to enjoy the fruits of her labor. So when I saw this movie, I said, I'm going to do this to say thank you to my mother.
Totally awesome, totally great. I loved it. I want it to happen again and again. If there could be a part, let there be a part. Just kidding. But at least other shows, basically, it was awesome shooting this movie, Moms at War.
Working with two big powerhouses like that would only inspire a young girl like me that is upcoming in the industry. So working with them was fantastic, and I love both of them, and I'm glad that they gave me that opportunity to work with them.
The event was also an avenue to bring moms together and get them to take some time out, relax, and have some undiluted fun.
There is an underground war that happens with women generally. So I think a lot of women will relate to this.
I'm a mom, so I can relate. I think it's just because every mom has this protective mother hen instinct, like, hey, don't harm my baby, or, you know, everybody feels like their baby is extra special.
The disco-themed occasion saw celebrities and everyday people dressed to the nines and ready to party and mingle.
I'm wearing all Nigerian today, and these sunglasses are a gift from my dear friend Adekunle Gold. He had it on Instagram, and I was like, hey, I want those. And he gave it to me, so I'm like, thank you.
You should ask me how I did my makeup to come here. It is so hard being a 21st century mom, because at the end of the day, you're not trying to live yourself, and you're not trying to just, because you have one child or two children or three children, you're not trying to just be complacent, you know, about everything. You're trying to still look nice, slay. Exactly. You're trying to be a slay mama, like literally.
And the cherry on top of the cake was an after party with DJ Big N that had all the stars putting on their dancing shoes and just getting their groove on.
We're about to light your Wednesday up, but just before that, I am about to introduce you to my next hustle. You see this thing by my side here now? Maybe that's the new way. But then my new mentor in the drumming things, you know, drums are an integral part of arts and culture here in Africa. And I've got Aiki of the Trados, right? Yeah. I got that right. Yeah. My new mentor. Okay, now let's go.
Welcome to the club.
Okay, so what am I holding? What is this?
It's called talking drum.
Okay, are there different types of a talking drum?
Yeah. Okay. They have a family.
All
they have a mother drum that is called Iyalu, Dundun.
Okay.
And there is another one, Konongo, Ishaju, Keri, before this one.
Which one? Which is this one?
This one is called Adamo.
Adamo.
People call it Gongon. But I mean, really, it's Adamo.
Okay, and the one you're holding is what?
It's the same thing, it's Adamo.
Okay, so let's talk about you. When did you start drumming and how did you get to form the Trados?
Well, drumming started for me at a very tender age, I think when I was 3. Okay. So it was encouraged by my grandparents and it grew up like that. In 2004, Trados came up.
Okay.
And we started doing this.
All right, how's it been so far, being part of the Trados? Is it something that is commercially viable?
Well, it might not pay all the bills, but it's paying bills.
Okay.
But it's been a different because we're trying to do a different thing in drumming. It's not just the regular way of drumming. We're just trying to, cut out a different phase of drumming.
How is it different from the regular way?
Talking drum, like they say.
Yes.
But this one I call it singing drum because I sing with it.
How? Let's see. Let's just let's start the mentorship classes. Okay, so let's start the singing.
Okay, for you, I'm going to teach you how to make the 3 major notes, which is do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
So once you lift your hand like this, and you strike your drum, it's going to give you do. Let's do. No, hold it like this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Raise your hand.
All right.
Strike it. That's your do. Put your hand. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Put your hand. Don't press it. Just rest the hand on it.
Hand.
All right.
All right.
Give it. That's your re.
All right.
So if you press it now, it's going to give you mi. That's it. So.
You can book me for a private party. I can play do, re, mi now. So let's see. Hey, do, re, mi.
Okay, so now let's do this. At least you can. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to play. You should be able to know it.
Nah. Let's go there. Hey. See, now just a private party. I'm there for you. Okay, cool. But I know you said something about a yearly event. You run a yearly event.
Yeah.
Right. And what's it about?
It's an event that is poised at promoting and exhibiting African culture, drums, dance, chants, different handwork that people do culturally.
Wow,
so that's what we do on a yearly basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when is this year's own concert?
It's just on the 19th of August, just this Sunday.
This Sunday,
yeah.
Right? Okay, so the event, give us the details.
It's on the island, Victoria Island, New Dawn Baptist Church. We're using their premises, and it's at Oniru, FBI, Sanfi area, and it's red carpet is starting for 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
4 p.m. event starts.
All right, great, wonderful. I think some people would love to be there. You were telling me the story of how this started in church.
Yeah.
You made mention of keyboard.
Yeah.
Someone was playing the keyboard, and then you're like, okay, I can do this with the drum.
They were playing jazz.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I was left out because I was supposed to play rhythm to high life and stuff like that. So immediately it was just running. I said, I should be able to run my tonic sofa. And I tried it. I couldn't complete the first time, but persistence, I was able to do it.
So this was something quite original. It's not like you had something where you had to learn.
It was inspired by things I see all around me, and that's what has been keeping us going.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. I'm looking forward to later on. We'll have the rest of the Trados, very correct band. When they start do here, you know that me, I'm part of something quite big and all that. All right, but then you've done this for quite a while, and I know, yes, you have your yearly concert and all of that. Yeah. Moving forward, how far do you expect to take this?
I expect to do what people will not actually think is possible. Okay, we've seen sax doing stuff, we've seen violin, we've seen guitar doing a lot of stuff. So look out for talking drum because it's going to do a whole lot of stuff too. I'm already working on something for orchestra, drum orchestra, where we're going to mix so-called horns and stuff versus this percussion. I did something like that last year and it was wonderful. So I know the future is just bright.
Okay, so we'll get to meet the rest of the Trados. How many Trados do we have here? What about 4 more Trados with you? Yeah, wonderful guys. Wonderful. You'll see me as part of them. At least when it's only hype, I'll just be hyping them, right? It's Siwe Cup Najao. It's going to be a lit Wednesday. These guys are ready to drop a hot and wonderful performance for us. But then talking about hot and all of that, I know that in the kitchen, you've seen the progress of that kunu. And I'm not going to be there, so they are happy now. They are smiling there now when they've not seen me now. So what's up, guys? How far have we gone with breakfast this morning?
Okay. Thank you very much, Mike. Well, you're welcome back to the kitchen, and I cannot wait to show you the spread we have here.
I love it.
I've been dancing for it since.
I love the northern flavor that we have going this morning.
I think we should create a step called the Ojojo step.
This is where it's been served in party. We serve this in party.
Like
if you want it locally.
I thought this was for 7.
No,
this is for drinking
it. For drinking it.
Oh my!
Oh, that's
I get the honors.
Why you can use? You can do this too.
You can also do the fancy style.
Exactly.
While Mary is doing
yes, in parties, naming ceremonies. This is what we do.
Really?
So
you follow me on Instagram.
I'm glad I waited till the last minute to try this. Because it's like I'm going to finish it before I can say it. Oh, I shouldn't forget. Oh yeah, this is Chef Shebio Timon. Yeah.
This is your Ojojo.
So you're going to be tell us about it.
Yeah, so talk to us about this.
Kebab, this is kebab Ojojo. It's served with gizzard. And also served with fish and crayfish.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
So delight you.
There are different options for serving at parties and all.
Yes.
Kebab Ojojo.
Wow. Kebab Ojojo.
Nice.
So can I just hold up one piece like this?
Titi, you've been holding
No, there's
up
a reason
pieces.
why. There's a reason why, because it looks like all those fried shrimps that they have in all these
It can be very deceptive.
Very deceptive.
And this is actually
like yam at all.
A great option
so this is
small
yam.
chops.
Yes.
It's yam.
Water
That's
yam.
water yam.
Grated, fried, and
Put
spiced.
it in fried and spiced. Nice. Nice.
So actually,
love
this
it.
one actually more or less describes how you serve it at a party. So instead of the usual samosa, the mosa we do,
Yes,
you can replace it with this
natural way of eating.
The local
I
thing.
think it's lovely. It's really, really good.
Yes.
It looks.
You can follow me on Instagram, Super Tongue Concept.
Super tongue.
Okay, so my tongue is still tingling from the taste, so I'll just continue.
I think
Let's
just
just
get a
end the
close-up
show.
of
Let's move on to
advertising this right now.
Really?
You should make me your
Is
brand
this
ambassador.
GQ
Super
magazine?
tongue, ladies and gentlemen.
Please,
Really, really
the
good.
cup and the ojojo down. Let's go. We have to,
Thank you.
of course.
Head to the garden where Ike and Mike are on standby to give us that traditional performance that we've been waiting for. We're going to be, based on that, saying our thank yous to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories as usual.
Yes, indeed.
Always grateful to you guys for what you do.
Showcased a beautiful hairstyle today as
Fola
well. Fola at Fola's Place. Thank you so much for the hairstyling. We love you. Back to the dancing.
Yeah, we're heading back to the garden where Ike